Okay, our next lesson is going to be about estimating food costs. And so the idea here is we're going to be thinking about what we like to eat, what we like to drink, um, and have you ever really thought about how much it actually costs? Let's put this video is going to go here in the document. Watch first. So hopefully you're watching this. All right, to estimate food costs, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be shopping for a week's worth of food. And in order to do this, we kind of need to plan out our meals. So I've actually listed a little website here called helpguide.org, and it's Cooking for One. And it's really a very good website, and you can read through a lot of things about this website. And you know, I'm guilty of eating out a lot too, but we try to cook as much at home as possible. It's cheaper and it's better for your health. Anyway, and you can really read through this. But I'm more interested about planning a weekly menu. So if you come down here, they've actually planned out a weekly menu, and I've actually created a spreadsheet for you in which to do this. So you have your weekly meals. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. So, for example, so let's say I have oatmeal with fruit for breakfast. This is just an example. With fruit for breakfast. I'm just going to use their examples. And obviously you can do this any way you want to. Tuna sandwich for lunch. And dinner, say you get takeout from a restaurant. And snacks, say I have 2 yogurts. Something like this, okay? So you're going to be planning out what you eat. And you need to think about like what you like to eat, what you do eat on a regular basis. And now we're going to try to cost that out. So notice it says, for each meal, you will have to get a list of ingredients and food supplies you need for each meal. So if I'm looking at my next sheet, so ingredients list, oatmeal with fruit, well, obviously I'm going to need oatmeal. And I'm going to need, say, I like to put bananas in my oatmeal. And again, obviously you make your own choices. If I wanted a tuna sandwich for lunch, I need to learn how to make that, so I might look up a tuna sandwich recipe. Tuna salad sandwich recipe. All right? And so I would look at and say, okay, here's a recipe from Betty Crocker. Doesn't have to be a big deal. But now when I look up my recipe, all right, I am going to look at my ingredients. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this link, all right? And in fact, that's what this says. If you're using a recipe, please copy and paste the link after you list the ingredients. I'll just do that first. So here is my link, okay? That can go in. And we're also going to be listing the ingredients. So, whoops. So actually, let's do that after then. We'll do the link after. That works out better. All right, so here are my ingredients. I'm going to need all these ingredients. Okay, copy, paste my ingredients in. We're going to wrap this text so we can see the ingredients. And then we will cut and paste the link. All right, so copy and paste the link in there so you actually did research the recipe. Okay, we'll space that out a little bit. And I'll put a link in. All right. So now I have my breakfast, I have my lunch. So now what I would need to do is end up researching these costs. Dinner, I'm going out to, we have a restaurant by us. It's called Tomato. All right. And I will show you how to price out the restaurant. Tomato restaurant takeout. All right, that's what I'm going to be doing. And so basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be costing everything out. All right? So, by the way, you can also plan, let's say you're going to make a meal. Let's say you're going to make tuna sandwich or tuna salad. You can make it for a few days. All right? So, that might be something that you have. Maybe you have tuna salad for lunch on Monday and you also have it on Wednesday. So, you can get really creative with this lesson. Now we're going to shop. So for groceries, we're going to use Stop & Shop's online store, peapod.com. So if I click peapod.com, Oh no, Peapod is closed for maintenance. Please come back in a bit. That's not good. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make a video about how to use Peapod. So we'll come back to that. Um, so anyway, I'm gonna make a video about how to use Peapod. In the meantime, you can plan, and even you can probably figure out how to use Peapod, but I'm gonna have to make a video on how to use it at some point. So video coming soon. All right. Now, let's say one of the conditions on this project is that this menu should include at least one meal at a restaurant, but cannot include more than 4 meals at a restaurant. The reason for that is because in real life, you're going to go to restaurants, and you're going to get takeout at some point. That's how life works. And so you need to budget for that. There are very few people who just say, all right, I'm never eating takeout. I'm never doing any of that. So part of your budget plan is going to be to do that. All right. So since we must have at least one meal coming for a restaurant, we're going to use Grubhub.com to search. All right. I'm actually going to search tomato, Stamford. Oh, and it's making me put my address in, so I'm going to put in my old address, 108 Strawberry Hill, actually, sorry, 71 Strawberry Hill Avenue, Stamford, Connecticut. And all right, I'm searching. And I would like pizza. It's a pizza restaurant. I don't need it to be open near me. All right, now I'm going to search tomato. And there it is. I don't care if it's closed though. Okay. I can go to the menu selections. And so let's say I want, I'm looking at the menus. I love rice bowls. Arancini, $9.95. So what I would do is put tomato restaurant takeout. I'm going to get arancini. And I'm going to get, let's see. I'm going to get a Greek salad. Okay? I'm going to get a Greek salad. All right? There it is. And then what I would do is I would take those items, arancini and Greek salad, and I would put them here. Arancini, I got one, which was $9.95. All right? And I got a Greek salad, so I would even put arancini, tomato, so I know. And I'm also going to get a Greek salad from tomato. I get one of those. I think that was $9.95 also. Yep. All right. Whoops. $9.95. All right. So we're estimating food costs as we go along. I really wanted to show you Peapod, but that's okay. And basically, for each of your meals, when you go into your store, you're going to have to research how much does oatmeal cost, how much does bananas cost, and you would research all of your ingredients here. And what we're going to be doing is in your shopping list, you're going to itemize all of the costs, and you're probably going to need more room than this, but you're eventually going to get a total. And that weekly total, I'm just going to make up a number. Let's say the weekly total comes out to be $165. Just going to make up a total for this exercise, for this video. Okay, so you're going to be that's you going to be compiling all your food tabs, all your food items and costs. So you're going to be summing. Let me even put sum. You must sum up all of your food items and costs. Then you're opening up your 3.9 spreadsheet. All right. So I'm going to open up my 3.9 spreadsheet. So here's my 3.9 spreadsheet. And now you will be able to have calculated a food cost for the month. And that would be the real value. If you had spent this amount of money, your real value. Now here's what you have to think about before you do this. This cost was a weekly amount. This was weekly. We did it for you're doing this for 1 week. However, in your 3.9 spreadsheet, this is a monthly cost. This is a monthly number. So I am going to leave it up to you to figure out how to convert the weekly sum that you get into a monthly sum. And that's what this says. I'm leaving this task up to you. And then you're going to analyze your food budget. So once you have looked at your food budget, you're going to be filling out this Google form to complete your analysis. To aid in your analysis, the USDA, which is the United States Department of Agriculture, gives guidelines for a food budget. All right? And so if we look, you can see food plans for individuals and families over a period of a week or a month. And there's a thrifty plan, which means, really on the cheap side, and then there's a liberal plan, which really means mainly on the expensive side, and everything in between. So you're going to see where you fall into that range nationwide. And then you're going to be filling out this Google form to actually assess whether or not your food budget makes sense for you. And this is a 12-point assessment. I gave you the point guidelines. The biggest thing is decide whether or not your food budget makes sense for your salary and lifestyle. Provide a detailed answer. This is 8 points out of the 12. So this is really a detailed answer analyzing your food budget. All right, thanks, guys.